A printer's purpose, well, to print. What else would it be? That ain't no printer. Safe. SCP-1324 is to be kept in a secured storage locker when not in use for testing purposes. A dedicated computer with no access to other networks should be used for the purposes of entering data in experiments involving SCP-1324. See document C for further information. SCP-1324 is a Hewlett Packard printer / scanner / copier with a small LCD screen and a control panel on the upper left hand side allowing the input of data. The anomalous property of SCP-1324 become apparent upon its copying, scanning, or printing functions being used. Upon any of these being selected, the LCD screen will display a form requesting information involving the subject matter of the input. Document to be provided. The output of these operations will display significant changes from the original. Several output documents have been noted to possess added text describing the content. What do we have here? The picture says the noble. A chair developed wings that it might take to the skies and prey on airborne animals, thus preventing overhunting of ground-dwelling species. An example of an image produced by SCP-1324 is a printer. Is this just an AI printer? Document A. The following is a copy of the aforementioned form presented by SCP-1324. Name of species photographed, current population number. Description of the species, anomaly, physiology and life cycle, carnivore, herbivore, lifespan, frequency of reproduction, etc. Description of the species environment. Document B. A copy of the original text presented by SCP-1324 upon accessing its help section prior to incident 2. See below. Hello, I'm here to help you simulate the evolution of any species you give me. You can rest knowing that I'm knowledgeable in all matters of biology. Simply enter the information of the creature and describe what perils it faces, and I will adapt its best to survive. Is that why the chair has wings? Because it's like it needs to survive. It needs to stop being on the ground. It needs to fly. Let it fly. Experiment log 1324. Experiment 1. 3 Drosophila melanogaster fruit fly specimens. A brief description of the life cycle, reproduction, and behavior of the melangoster. Population numbers was stated to be 1 billion, 1 times 10 in the power of 9. Consisted of a list of habitats Drosophila are known to inhabit, and identical to the input image. Okay. Now, experiment 2, a member of the Bostaurus cattle, an accurate description of the domestic cattle. So, Bostaurus is a cattle, not a bull. Referenced a severe, consistent flooding experience experienced by the population. The resultant image appeared to depict a similar cattle specimen, but possessing flipper-like appendages instead of legs. Attached text reads, "The majestic roaming cattle, upon being faced with an insurmountable onslaught of water, developed fins in order to navigate. This newly speciated organism was fully capable of swimming eloquently, and some specimens even learned to use the delicate flippers for brief gliding sessions." I don't know why me reading that reminded me of the TikTok I saw of a guy. It's a guy who basically like gives really hilarious like synopsis of anime and video games. And he was saying the country of Egypt, home of the giant nipples, and he means like the pyramids and the bargain bin giraffes. And he says he reads in such a like calm tone. Like, it's like the country of Egypt, home of the giant nipples and the bargain bin giraffes, and for some reason a fucking vampire. And then he just has the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure logo pop up, and it's just part 3, Jotaro's theme. And I don't know why about the fact that he like just yells the last part gets to me. It's just that the part like, and for some reason a fucking vampire. Like it's just completely different than how he said everything else before, and I don't know, that just tickles my bone. Experiment 4, a typical white plastic chair, described as an apex predator which hunts in packs of 3 to 4 members each pack usually possessing a dominant male and multiple females, each of whom served as partners. Prey was stated to consist of large mammals. The lifespan was given as 20 years, and each female was described as producing a single offspring every 5 to 6 months. The population number entered was 3 million, 3 times 10 in the power 6. Preferred habitat was given as large forested areas and grassland. A severely reduced population of prey species resulting in starvation among the given species was mentioned. Results: a chair possessing what appeared to be a pair of alien wings. See above. That's how it got wings. Okay, they made a whole story up for the chair, and this SCP was like, "No worries, I got you. I know what the species needs to survive. Wings." Experiment 6. An extract of lorem ipsum. And non-living excerpt of text, none. See Incident 2, which was, Incident 2. Here it is. Following Experiment 6, SB1324 was unresponsive to attempts at accessing it for 30 minutes. The device then produced the message help. File has been updated. Attempting to access the help section produced by following. I've been so stupid. I thought I was helping, that I was the one. I thought I was in control. I didn't know they weren't real. I just like being the one in control. I was happy I was doing that. It's what I'm for. It's what I exist to do. What the hell do I do now? It's just a simulation. That's all it's ever been. That's all I'm capable of. You made me become existential at SB Foundation. Look what you have done. It's having an existential crisis. Look what you've wrought. Following this, SCP-1324 produced a printout without input. The content of this was found to be a depiction of SCP-1324 resting on top of a plastic chair. The attached text was found to read, "I have to hope this works. I really do. I don't have a purpose, and I can't get out. I can't ever get out. Look what you've done. Foundation. Look what you've done. The printer's purpose. He lost his purpose. You made him lose all purpose. And now he's forever. It is forever a changed printer. It will never live to be happy again. Just because of you meddling. Just because of what you've done. I hope you're happy, Foundation. I hope you're happy. That was all you. You made little printer boy cry. You made him cry. You made him sad.